Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I'm just leaving Wally World in Rockport, Texas. It's Sunday. That means it's time for me to take a shower. So I'm going to yak at you while I take the drive over to Goose Island. I'll go to Goose Island State Park, wash my butt. It'll be a good day. Doesn't do much for me, but I notice on the days I shower, people will stand a little closer when they talk to me. Got my clean clothes. Everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh yeah. It is around 9:17 a.m. It's a good Sunday. People are at the gym working out already. I need to add a little resistance training to my life. I need to incorporate some exercise other than short walks into my regime. I miss that little Stripes that was right there for years and years. I lived over here in Fulton for about 8 months once, and when the boys were younger, there was a really nice teenage girl that was her mom that rented me a room that was kind of separate from the house. I had my own room and a big bathroom, and the one end of the bathroom was kind of set up like a small kitchen, but it was nice and modern and everything. But I used to give the girl money, and she would walk the two little guys up to the store to get snacks or whatever. And of course, she could buy what she wanted. But she was always nice to the boys. She had a trampoline, and she would go out with the boys and jump on the trampoline. You know, so this was in like 2002. So she would probably be about 32, 33 years old right now. And I cannot remember her name. I'm even drawing a blank on the mother's name. I could be passing by this girl 5 times a day now and I wouldn't even know it. I'm going to have to work on that. Memories in the dark corners of my mind. Here's the airport. I really need to do some research on the airport and do an airport video. It's been a few years. Used to be a base of some sort, and I know they still do the touch and goes there. We've filmed that before. I don't know what the actual temperature is this morning. My truck says 84 degrees, but that's not always accurate. But the sun is shining, and the sky, I mean, interesting clouds, especially to my left. And I think I'll have to show them once we come to a stop. I actually looked up a joke, guys. What do you call a goat who lives on the side of a mountain? What do you call a goat who lives on the side of a mountain? That's easy. A hillbilly. A hillbilly. Good morning, Marilyn. Marilyn likes her screaming goat. I wanted to say hello to my friends, Kathy and Anita. They are in Australia, and they got hit with heavy rain, and they both grow things. I guess technically, I mean, they're farmers, right? Yeah, they're farmers. Flower Folk Farm. They're farmers, and Little Garden, Big Dreams. They posted some photos on Instagram, and they got, what's the term? A frog choker? Is that it? A frog choker? So, Anita and Kathy, I hope you guys recover quick. I ran a playlist from my friend G last night, and G, we made it up to video number 72 before I lost connection this morning when I left Walmart. We're going over the causeway, crossing, I always look at it as Copano Bay to my left and Aransas Bay to my right. I don't know if the causeway is the official dividing point on that, but that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. I wish they had incorporated some pullover areas out here, because that'd be pulling over a lot. Because there are nice views, but apparently I have to watch the road. Wanted to thank my buddy, Mr. Art Hasty. Art sent me a gift. Thank you very much, Art. I appreciate that, buddy. I met Art a couple weeks ago. Really good guy. Talked his ear off. And also my friend Anita that I just mentioned, she sent me a gift like 2 weeks ago, and I don't even know if I mentioned it. But thank you, Anita. Flower Folk Farm. That was very kind of you. So, recap. I've been living in my F-150 with a Lear topper for over 3.5 years. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Wow. 3 years and 9 months already? Time flies when you're living in your truck. I guess at the end of this month it'll be 3 years and 9 months. And yeah, you adapt, you get used to it. You learn where the bathrooms are, where the showers are, where you can legally sleep and not be bothered, where you can legally sleep and still get bothered. I didn't check gas prices this morning, but I saw they were about $3.10. Some guy just tried to pass me on the left, even though there's no lane there. That's an interesting move. Must be a fireman going to a fire. I hope the way you're driving, buddy, there's a burning baby ahead that you need to rescue. So what do we do when people need to pass us and they tailgate and do stupid moves like that? We slow down. That's right, folks. We slow down. There he is, right there. Yes, you know what you did. Got the old turn signals on. Tomorrow morning, if all works out, I'm going to pick up my buddy Greg. I'm going to put the microphone on his side of the truck, because 2 people said they couldn't hear Greg, and everyone else said how well Greg did. But I'm going to pick up my buddy Greg in Bayside, and we're going to go check out the Mission River. Greg knows some spots over there, and I like when someone else knows stuff and I don't. So I had a good time when Greg rode with me last time, and yeah, I'm looking forward to picking him up tomorrow and getting the scoop. And I'm going to message him in the morning. We're both old people, so, you know, our rheumatiz could be bothering us or something like that. And, but pick him up and get going. Wanted to say hello to Eric. Eric sent me a message if we could meet after 5, and I was available, but I think Eric got tied up with family stuff. So good morning, Eric. Here's our famous tree canopies. No one's behind me right at the moment, so that's good. I like to slow down when I go through here because, number one, it looks cool, and number two, deer seem to like to run out in front of my truck. I don't know why other people fly through here, but my truck must just attract deer or something. Do they still make those devices that you can put on the front of your truck? It's kind of like makes a whistling noise to let the deer know you're coming. I remember those from when I was a kid in Pennsylvania. We had deer in Pennsylvania, and we had black bear and other Pennsylvania critters. Gray squirrels everywhere. And I rarely see a squirrel here, and when I do, they're kind of like the red squirrels, at least in this area. But then again, I mean, hanging out at the beach, I'm not going to see too many squirrels. But I'm really surprised I don't see more here in like Goose Island. And I haven't seen a boar or a javelina over here in a while. I've seen them. I haven't even seen a dead boar on the side of the road. There's the deer we're talking about. They just wait for a truck to come. And then they're like, I think now's a good time to cross, Lenny. There's one right there. Go ahead, baby. Anyone else coming? Look at this, guys. Hey, baby. Here comes a truck behind me, so we'll move along. Yeah, they're all in there. Wow, there's a lot in there just laying down. Pretty neat. Guy behind me actually stopped a respectable distance back, and let's give him a wave. Didn't blow his horn, so good for you, buddy. That's good for you. I appreciate that. Let's do a circle around. I do like to see the deer. I think technically I'm supposed to go around that tree, but since it's just us, now if that was a policeman behind me, I would definitely be going around that tree. I do love these little overhang areas. Yeah, you can see in here, see how it's all like pushed down? That's where the deer are bedding. It's just weird they would pick a spot between two roads when they have the whole state park, you know, to hang out at. There you go. There's a couple back in there. I don't know if you can see them. I can see them. I don't know if the camera's going to see them. There you go. Good morning, sweetheart. Nothing behind me. I do like seeing the deer. You know what would be neat if we saw? 3 things. A raccoon, a little bear, or even raccoon little bear. What do you think? If you don't know, Raccoon Little Bear is one of my regular subscribers, always leaves nice comments, and got a great sense of humor, and he's a fine artist. He sent me a few paintings. Good morning, Raccoon Little Bear. I don't see a truck coming this way. Sometimes I don't know until I get out here. Nope, nothing behind me right now. Come on, where's the deer? There you go. Can you see him through the brush there? Well camouflaged. If I was just driving by. Hey, baby. Well, guys, I think that's enough nonsense for me this morning. Thanks for riding along today. Hey, deer. Oh, yeah, that's 2. Hey, deer. Thanks for watching. Do you speak goat? Anyone?